Hello YouTube friends, subscribers, and visitors. This is FrostyTheDragon here with my weekly report that I promised. We got a lot to cover, so let's get right down to it. Oh, and if you're wondering, no, I do not have the full version of Minecraft as it stands currently, the beta. This is actually being done in Minecraft Classic, the browser version. Okay, first order of business to report on. Dungeons & Dragons news. I actually do these role plays on Fridays, and I'm always playing leader classes because that's all. That's the role that no one else seems to want to play. There's like 2-3 defenders in our group. Maybe we can get a striker or controller, but I'm always stuck playing the leader. I've played there 6 times. Okay, 2 of them have had another leader, but he was like a level 4. Mine's a level 2. And both warlords, both resourceful warlords. So I was kind of stuck for the first couple games, but I've really had a chance to shine now that he's in the level 5 bracket. Anyway, one last night, we encountered a situation that one of the other players describes as just sad. We have 3 defenders in this group, and the leader is the one controlling the flow of combat, constantly shoving the opponents back so that our team could get to a control panel to disable the defenses of a certain temple. Yeah, and that was a warlord. Next week, I think I'm going to debut a cleric, one that I mentioned during the last roleplay. Okay, Dungeons & Dragons news done. Let us move on to World of Warcraft news. I still only have 2 85s. I have 2 82s, 2 50s, and the rest 20s. Yes, I know it sounds odd. I didn't actually get much chance to play this week. It turns out I've been trying to balance school and all the gaming is really tough. And I still only have one of my 85s ready for raiding, but the one who isn't, my Horde Guild organized like a Nax plow through. Yes, Nax 80 when we're 85s. Like I said, plow through. And we got most of the achievements. There's a couple that seem trickier now than when the content was really new. And heck, even when the content was late 80 stuff, like when they were in ICC level gear. Yeah. Okay, enough about that. Now we are going to get into one of my harder dilemmas that I've had issues with for a while. My recording woes. It's not really woes in the sense that I have broken stuff. It's woes in the sense of I have a very hard time actually fitting in the recordings with my school schedule. Turns out most of my time is taken up in such a manner that I only have Tuesday nights and Thursday nights free, in addition to weekends. Tuesdays and Thursdays, or at least Tuesdays, I'm stuck doing homework for sure. And I've still got to study for a major exam in March. So, yeah, I gotta apologize for not getting the recordings right. As I was suggesting in my bulletins, I originally had an Altered Beast Arcade playthrough ready. But I'm going to redo that so that I don't, because I was just miserable during the whole thing. I was playing terrible. I was speaking terrible, and I really don't think it fits this. I really don't think it fits this channel well. Now, moving right along. What are a couple of my plans upcoming? Well, outside of recording and the like, there's not much in the way of plans. I will say one plan, though, for sure. Now, if I happen to get any, like, loose money, there are 2 things I plan to get. One is, well, 3 things now. 1 and 2 are GOG.com's versions of Blood and Blood 2, respectively. Raptor's not on the list, despite Secret and I talking about that for various reasons. The third thing is I hate to say it. The third thing is definitely going to be the full version, the current full version of Minecraft, like the beta or whatever it's called now. Um, yeah, it works extremely well as a design tool, I've found. Even though it's got its own addictive gameplay, it works very well as a design tool. I'll just have to remove the creepers and terrain destroyers in order for it to work that way. Or there's got to be like some mode where you can just freely do stuff. Not like this classic version. There's not really that much else at all. But I wanted the environment to be substantive. And one last bit of news. My current stance with my Nexon games. For those who don't know, I play Combat Arms, Dungeon Fighter Online, and Vindictus. I won't tell you the names I use until I post videos of each. And I tried to get into Pop Tag, but I'm not so sure about that one. Anyway, Vindictus I basically haven't played in 2 weeks. I've been logging in just a little bit to spend my ability points to level skills up so that I don't have any AP that goes to waste. Dungeon Fighter Online, I got a little time today. I'm working on a battle mage, and I've got like 6 other characters. 2 of them in the mid-30s, the others in the mid-20s. Yeah, that's how I roll. And Combat Arms. Combat Arms, I've been running into some trouble with what people are calling closet hackers. Basically, the people who just don't want to admit it and don't want to be caught. And the worst part, in these games with closet hackers, guess who's the scapegoat? Yes, I am the one often accused of hacking, even though it's clearly someone else. So, that's about it for my weekly report this time. This was a bit of a pilot episode. I'm going to need to do some revamping and use this little cleared out works site world to get something done better. Okay, that's all for me. This is Frosty, signing out.